Oof. All right, all right, all right, all right. Looks like I'm back. Got a few hours to play. So the last time we were here, Mecha Velociraptor over there got into a fight with Papa, and well, it didn't end well. So, let's see how things go from here. Currently have a couple people here. Yes, have mercy. Simply wasn't enough. And then I guess we'll keep going. No, Papa can't die. He can't. It would be, it would be the chest. No time for tears. How could this happen? Yes, how could this have happened? Things were just crazy. Well, they were definitely really shocked, but oh well.
Enough. I am beyond saving.
Father, please. You can't give up.
Are you there, oh friend?
Oh boy. He's like, yeah.
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Look after my children.
Sad.
What? I'm an old fossil like you. We've only got so many years left.
I mean, that's all you really need.
But if that's what you want, it would be an honor.
You and I must go on another journey together someday.
Aye, you can count on it.
What a respectful man.
Oglamat. Kona.
Yes, Papa.
The graves of the Yokwi. You saw them, yes? I always found their teachings comforting.
Please, Father, you must save your strength.
Okay.
Our flesh may wither and die, but so long as we are remembered, we are never truly gone.
Aye.
Through you, my hopes survive. Through you, I live on. So do not mourn me. Walk tall and see our nation to a brighter future.
Yeah, please. He's gone. Is it time for revenge? I believe it's time for revenge. Right. So, Valquana, I bring word from the city. The enemy has withdrawn, and the Lance Guard have begun rendering aid to the people. Casualties within our ranks have hindered progress, but we continue to do all that we can. I thank you for the report. Please inform the guard they are to prioritize such efforts until further notice. Sheesh. The people. I need to help them. We will assist you in whatever way we can, of course. Thank you, thank you. There are sure to be wounded everywhere, more than I could count. We'll split up and help all of them. You can count on us. Wow. The whole... Alpano and Alce, could you take Bayside Bebby and Krill and Arambel, the palace perimeter? As for Emperor, please come to the resplendent quarter with me. We'll all meet back here afterwards. Aye. Give me a second. What's the fastest way to go? Up or down? Here. Oh. Yeah. Everything appears to be going smooth. Shit. Alright. The root wasn't in quarter. Yeah, things have gone wild, man. I expected some crazy crap. Befuddled citizen. Are you alright, child? Thank you. I thought I was done for. I heard something disturbing. The enemy leader. They said that he looked like Zero Jaw. That can't be true, can it? Why would the first promise attack his own people? But if it was Hibbit, what happens now? Is he going to come back? What do we do? What do we do if he does? Don't worry. Mecha Velociraptor will get his comings. Other child. Oh, you're a cat. Thank you. The pain is better now, but I can't stop shaking. Where did they come from? Why did they attack us? And why are those things still in the sky? We had peace on the Galoo Jaja. We were safe, but now... The cat girl. I'm sorry I raised my voice. It's just I don't know what to do. You are a cat? Oops. No, I don't want to do that right now. It's been a minute. I need to readjust where my keyboard's at. Days. Thanks. I think I'm alright. Did you see them? Those soldiers. They looked like people, but they killed and killed with no hesitation. If they attack us again, how can we hope to defend ourselves? Easy. Get bigger guns. Oh shit. The weeping. Thank you, miss. But my husband and son, they were... Damn. Oh, what's up there? Higher? Maybe higher. Maybe higher. I don't know. My thanks. I'll be fine now. But we failed to protect the people. Why did so many have to die? Where were Wakaluma and Balkana? They're not to blame, I understand. I do, but I need to clear my head. Chill. You finished aiding the people here. Yep. Thank you. There were children among the wounded. Children. No, now isn't the time. There are still others who need help. Go and see how things are at Talon March. And afterwards, go and find Alice at Bayside Baby. She's really feeling it now. Can you feel it now, Mr. Krabs? Now we wait. There's no evidence of significant damage from the battle. The fighting did not spread this far, it seems. Yes. Yep. Here it looks a bit more devastating. The fresh scores marked on the ground are doubtless from the enemy assault. Okay. Oh yeah, people got killed here. The shop appears to have weathered the chaos, though its wares have been strewn across the floor. Man, it's so hot. The port remains unscathed, but the enemy ships continue to loom overhead. Can I even see them from here? Oh, there they are. All the smoke and chaos. What's the best way to go there? Oh, that's tragic. Leaving the dead bodies laying around, man. What short short's got to say? The people are shaken. We must do what we can to help them quickly. Okay, and then he just stands around. I've helped all those I could find, seeing them delivered into the Landsguard care. As many casualties as there are, it would have been worse if the Landsguard hadn't fought as bravely as they did, and if Siraljaw actually meant to harm the people. I mean, look around. The buildings are hardly damaged. I suspect his aim was more to incite fear, to show that he could strike whenever he pleases. But we can discuss that later. How is Lamati? Well, yeah. Even after what happened to her father, she's trying hard to fulfill her duty to the people. Still, everyone has their limits. She needs rest, and soon. Someone mentioned seeing her head towards the shore. Perhaps she's gone to the Gornitruk Gleam Sands. It's very difficult to pronounce all these words yet again. Hey, hello. Bunny girls.
Steady now.
Oh, man.
I've brought you medicine. Drink.
Good boy.
There you are, Lamachi. I was beginning to...
Come on. Come on. Take it. Please.
Little child at heart.
Lamachi. Lamachi!
How could I?
Look at me, Lamachi. You need rest. You and her both. I will tend to this soul.
But my people, I have to help them.
I know.
The Landsguard have matters well in hand. Trust in them. If there's another attack, your people will need you to protect them. They'll need you to be sharp. So please rest. Consider it your duty.
I stood before them all. Said that we'd build a nation where everyone knows happiness. So much for that promise.
Can't really
Good
blame
is a
yourself for
vow
this
of
one.
resolve who cannot save her people.
Oof. Ah. Now you won't save your people by brooding. I've been a little kid.
You're right. This isn't the time for sulking. Thank you. My head's a little clearer now.
Just a little.
I need to concentrate on what I can do rather than what I can't. We've dealt with unfriendly factions before, from Yokhui still longing for conquest, to adherents of blessed siblings, people who are unwilling to listen. Even so, I believed that by learning about one another and engaging in good faith, we could peacefully settle our differences. And we did. My brother is different. There'll be no reasoning with him. He killed our people, our father. He'll stop at nothing to achieve his goal.
Oh yeah. Just gonna kill.
What's more, he has power. The power to destroy the peace we've worked so hard to preserve. If I'm to protect that peace, then I must fight. I must confront Zorolja and kill him.
Are you sure? I'm surprised you could hear me from home. Alright. Well, I don't think she'll be able to do it, but I can still do it. I'm fine. Just need a moment to settle my nerves. The hell? Thank you for being there for me, for urging me on despite all my sulking. Sitting around complaining isn't very leader-like, is it? But much has happened so quickly, I struggled to make sense of it all. The strange soldiers, those floating ships, new powers Zorolja commands. Given everything he's done and still intends to do, I know I can't afford to run headlong into battle, not this time. I cannot let this terrible pain in my heart lead me astray. But I will make it my strength, and the strength to do what I must. The whole chick. Right, I'm heading back to the palace. I need to talk strategy with Koana. Could you and the others join us in a while? However we decide to proceed, I want you all to be aware of it. Oh, and could you tell Alice I'll be alright? She's probably a Bayside baby still. Go over there, right? Or maybe not. Yeah. Going with the right direction. Oh well. Jesus. Oh, you found the little robot. Oh, you're back? Well, I take it to mean Lamont is feeling better. She needs to be strong for the people at Tural. I understand that, but she doesn't have to do it alone. So if she intends to fight, then we fight together. That said, I wish I knew exactly what we were up against. The capybara is pissing on the top of its head. It runs away. Clearly not a person, but it doesn't look like an automaton or magic weapon I've ever seen. As far as wide as you traveled, though, perhaps you encountered something similar to it. Would you mind taking a close look? It may yield some clues as to Zorel Jaw's new power. Alright. Examine A. It has pretty legs. Well, yeah, the sort of... Oh my god. From a distance, it appeared to be a simple armor, but upon closer inspection, its construction is quite intricate. The material for which it is made is unclear, and you see no signs of a power source. Hey, lasers! The general shape of the weapon resembles a gun, but its construction suggests it's far more advanced than anything you've seen before. They place it where the eyes and mouth might be, but you see a strange sigil on the front of this helm. They're more like golems than actual machines. Or maybe they're technical. I don't know. So what do you think? It looks like a person, but it's clearly mechanical. Indeed. While it resembles a person, it has the features that make it uncanny. The lack of a face not least of all. Do you see any sign of a power source? Ain't got no gas in it. So it probably doesn't run on ceruleum. What did she say? So it probably doesn't run on ceruleum or any other conventional fuels. I tried channeling Aether into it earlier, but there was no response. That would seem to rule out an arcane entity. It's completely lifeless now. As far cry from unstoppable enemy as it wasn't in battle, even the material it's made of it is a mystery. Rather than a metal, it's more akin to stone. Wait, haven't you seen this somewhere recently? The Sky Deep Canoes. We got golems and golems. That's right, the glowing stone used in the chamber with the gate to the Golden City. And all the soldiers are a different color. The warships are the same black as the stone as the gate itself. There has to be a connection. Let's share our observations with others when we gather at Sunperch. Yeah. The sooner we get to the bottom of this mystery, the better. It could be. Pee on it again. Do it. Capybara the coconut doggy. Ain't she the best? I'm just waiting to get my actual coconut mount. I mean, my capybara mounts. Well, the wild banana blend. I need to know how to make it. the bunny girls. Oh, hello. Bunny boys, bunny girls, bunny bananas. Bunny bananas. Looks like everyone is here already.
Thank you for coming, everyone. And thank you for taking charge in the relief effort. We would have fared far worse without you.
Someone had to do it, that's all. Come, let's take stock.
In terms of casualties, at least 50 died in the attack. And many times that number are wounded. All available healers are seen to their care. Structural damage at least is limited, so essential business can be conducted without issue. That said, the people are understandably shaken. We must assuage their fears and begin working to restore things to normal as quickly as possible.
Now, the most confounding mystery remains our enemy. And their mechanical soldiers created with technology that surpasses anything I've ever seen. What is their nature? And how did Zoralja manage to bring them under his command? Such things remain unknown.
They emerged from the dome encasing Yasolani. We're quite certain of that much.
Speaking of the dome, we have some theories, I'm told.
It was me the whole time.
I would like to call upon some helpers to join the discussion. May I invite them here?
Oh, who'd you call?
By all means.
It's me. Permission has been granted. You can come in.
Oh, surprise guest, surprise guest. Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? Who do we get? Oh.
Greetings, everyone.
Oh. Bienvenido, senor. The cat boy with the is here. The cat girl is also here. Oh, yeah. You have brought more cats.
Raha!
Wild.
Y'shtola!
After that long voyage, I had hoped that we might be afforded a moment's rest. But I gather circumstances are quite dire.
Yeah, she got some beautiful eyes.
All is well in the annex, never fear. I've already dealt with the most pressing matters, and others hold the fort in my absence.
Oh.
Following the changing of Dawn servants, Gulul Jar Jar spoke about the Golden City to his two successors. Thanks to Wuglamart, I was allowed to attend that meeting.
Neat.
What I heard led me to conclude that this was a matter for the students. Thus did I call upon our comrades who possess the requisite expertise.
Of course.
It was actually after that the dome manifested. But, based on what we know, I have reason to believe that it is connected to the Golden City.
Well, what gave it away, child?
While we're eager to help, we have limited familiarity with the situation. Might we trouble you to explain from the beginning?
As you know, it was a letter I found tucked away in the Baldessian Annex that brought me to Taral. A letter from the Dawn servant, addressed to my grandfather, sent some 20 years ago.
The request to investigate the City of Gold?
Indeed. The strange thing is, there was mention of neither Taral nor the city in our records. Hoping to learn the truth of my grandfather's mission, what he did and saw, I volunteered to help in the rite of succession. At the end of which, I was able to hear the tale from Galul Jar Jar. Like us, my grandfather went to the deepest chamber of the Sky Deep Cenote. And, like us, he saw the gate to the Golden City.
Is that what you required our help with? This gate?
It was. You see, the gate was opened once in the past. And
it led to another reflection.
Well, I kind of figured it was going to be something like that, but eh.
I can take the story from here. Considering my part in these affairs, I reckon maybe I'm best equipped to speak on the matter. I was there too, you see. In those ruins, together with Galuf and Galul Jar Jar. And what I saw that day, I'll never forget.
And now I get to alcohol version. Yo. We. Oh yeah, I got your 20. No, that's Final Fast.
This black stone is remarkable. I cannot help but wonder if the structures in this part of the ruins were built by a completely different civilization.
It was over 1,000 years ago that the giants mined here. Their records make no mention of glowing stones.
It harbors high concentrations of ether, and on the surface are what appear to be arcane patterns. They aren't Allagan, or Mahi, or Nemean. If anything, they put me in mind of the calculations of the South Sea Islanders, but even then...
Seven hells!
Where? Where?
What did you do?
I ain't done shit.
Nothing.
An earthquake?
None of this has ever happened before.
A void gate? Nay, this is different.
Ooh. And we already know a potato was involved. Oh. Hold up. Nah. Nah. It can't be. No. The child. It's the child. I guess.
Baby?
What did you expect it was gonna be?
Now, hold on. Why would you...
Now, what's this?
They ain't even talking.
What is this? Who are you?
Oh. He's like, they're really just throwaway kids, man.
Though it never opened again, Galuf continued to study the gate for years after that, hoping to learn something of value. All he could conclude was that it was built with unknown technology, and that it led to another world, one apart from the Void.
Look like a wind or...
We'd assumed the ruins themselves were the Golden City, only to discover that the real prize actually lay beyond the gate, and beyond our reach.
Well.
Couldn't make head nor tail of the artifact either. As it had similar properties to the black stone in the ruins, we were convinced it was important, so Galul Jaja took it to the palace for safekeeping. Galuf, meanwhile, took the baby with him back to Sharlayan and raised her as his own.
Then the child was...
Ayo.
The earring inside the letter to my grandfather. It was apparently found amongst my swaddling clothes.
If this is true, then it means that you hail from another reflection.
Oh man. Not a lot.
So
She has
it would
a...
seem. I still struggle to take it all in myself. Looking back, Grandfather was always quick to seek distractions whenever I broached the subject. But never would I have guessed anything like this. But enough about me. We have more pressing matters.
Oh, do we now?
The forces that assailed Tuliyola. You suspect they are somehow connected to the Golden City?
Thinking back on it, the soldiers looked like they could have been made from the same black stone.
And leading them was Zeralja. His involvement also lends weight to the theory. On the day of the succession ceremony, a bandit took me unawares and knocked me out. When I came to, I found my home turned upside down, with a few particular items missing. Namely the keystones I was entrusted with, for my role as Watcher of the Gate.
The bandit? You believe that it was...
I only got a glimpse of him, but I was a blue-scaled Hubigo. I know no other.
He's special, you see.
The artifact stored at the palace was also stolen. The thief struck during the ceremony, and the guard was spread thin.
So our assumption is Zeralja somehow opened that gate to another reflection, where he acquired advanced technology and his mechanical army.
Yeah.
It fits. And if he did, then it's also likely that the dome is a product of this unknown reflection.
Hold on. We've been going on and on about the reflections, but what of my home? What's become of it?
Oh yeah. And they got too caught up in the good shit. Just assume the worst, and yes, looks like a there for the signs of the 7. Yeah, we're missing a couple though. We're missing.
Indeed. Where it concerns other realities, I dare say the Scions are best suited to tackle the task.
You can say that again. We've been to the literal edge of existence. Some mysterious giant dome shouldn't scare us.
I don't know. What the hell are you guys talking about?
As you know, our order has ostensibly disbanded. We'd thank you to be discreet about our unofficial reunion.
Unofficial? Hell yeah.
Worry not. We'll spare no effort to get to the bottom of this. And with our hero eager to help, you can be confident of the results.
Very eager.
I'm coming with you. If that's where my brother is, then that's where I must go. I can't say I understand everything you're discussing, but I know what I have to do.
Nothing.
I have to put a stop to Zeralja and restore the people's happiness.
Suffice it to say, I share Lamachi's desire to join you. However, under these circumstances, it would be unwise for both vows to be absent from the city. As such, I shall remain in Tuli Yolal. Come what may, I will protect our nation. So go forth, sister, and do what you must.
Thank you.
It may be prudent for us to likewise divide our forces. While one group ventures into the dome, the other keeps guard without.
Agreed. There's something I wish to investigate out here, so I will remain.
What?
I as well.
I wanted to take
the enemy's
her with
warships
us,
still
man.
loom overhead, and I would see that we're prepared for the worst.
Why you gotta do this to us?
I wish to go to the dome. As a student, I have an obligation to investigate this potential threat to the world. But I'd be lying if I said I'm not deathly curious about my origins. If there's aught to be learned, then I want to learn it.
In that case, please let me come too. I have to see what's become of my home. I may not be a fighter, but I know those lands like the back of my hand. I can guide you.
If you hadn't offered, I would have asked. We're counting on you.
I'm not one for waiting around, so if it's all the same to you, I'll join the Dome crew.
You should accompany them, Graha. I expect your knowledge and experience will be useful. In the meantime, I intend to learn what I can about the gate, and will keep you apprised of my findings. Pray do the same.
Assuming communication is possible from inside the dome, we'll maintain contact and share any developments.
Or you'll try.
It seems our teams are assembled. A fine roster, I think.
Looks good to me. We'll find a way to deal with the threat. For the sake of Tural.
For the sake
It's
of
truly
adventure.
heartening to have you at our side for this. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Now, before we set off, there's one thing I need to do. The people are still shaken by the attack, and I'd like to reassure them as best I can.
Aye, Captain. Alright, give me a sec. I'm gonna go get a beer. I'm currently drinking Curse Light. This is how I curse. The cursing of the curse. I know what I have to do now. Gotta pick up the pieces. I know we're in a hurry to set off, but before we do, I need to address my people. The peace we swore to uphold has been shattered. Need to understand what happened and how we intend to fix it. I want to call an assembly at the Winged Walk and assure them that all will be well. But as shaken as they are, I don't know how many will come. Those who are the most distressed that truly need to hear your words. If you like, I shall seek out such souls and encourage them to attend. Care to join us, Emperor? Sure. Sure. While you handle that, Ernbill and I will see to provisions for the expedition. Thank you. I'll go ahead and have the Lance Guard announce the address. People must first know what's going on to be one before they can decide whether or not they want to hear it. If we could see the replenishment quarter in Bayside Baby, LSI and I will split the rest of the city between us. Sounds like a pretty big chunk. big chunk of chocolate chunk. But we finally have the wife in here. Hey, how you doing? Yes, yes, you can totally examine the mechanical soldiers. And me as well. Get the fuck out of here, man. Oof. Nope. Auto walk all the way there. Isn't that the hint of my beard? I don't know where. Alright, where the hell am I going now? The triple people. The dumbfounded farmer. To lead all our foes to the enemy. What will happen to us? To our homes, our farms? Everything we've worked so hard to build. Lives and communities and histories, all reduced to ash by these merciless villains. I hear Wookbalan is planning to address people, but that's just, what's the point? What can she and her brother possibly have to say? Oh, you'll find out. Yes, we have a plan. We always have a plan. Put the pointy end into the enemy. It's that easy. Let's see. Oh, there's one. I still can't believe we were attacked. For a mercy, my family was spared. I don't know what I would have done had they come to harm. I understand the Val Wooklamoth is going to make an address soon. I'll be there, of course. No one. I'm just hoping there's, you know, actually, let me check back up there, just in case. Make sure there's nobody left. Doesn't look like anybody else is here. Okay, I can jump off now. But before that, the alpacas. It's not safe here, not anymore. I could try to leave Terrell, but where else is there to go? You look like a well-traveled soul. Please, I can't stay here. But I fear nowhere in Terrell is beyond the enemy's reach. What if the lands across the salts? I know, even if I ran, I'd regret it in the end. I love Terrell. This is my home. The damn servants will give their lives to defend her. I will put faith in them, and I will put my faith in them and listen to what they have to say. Checking on everyone, are you? This doesn't look like... Alright. You ain't need shit. Whoop. Let's see. There's someone around here. Oh man, sorry I missed somebody up top, didn't I? This always happens. Every time. Oh, there we go. Please leave me be. My father is gone. Leave me to mourn. Galur Jaja is slain, and yet Val Wuklamat and Val Koana still fight for our nation, or us. Very well. If they would speak, the least I can do is listen. What's the best way? It's teleport. Click it. 70. You gotta pet the falafels. Resting residents. I don't think that'll be one. Maybe. And no, not so. We need one. The composed. No, paranoid. There we are. The paranoid residents. I can't leave now. What did the soldiers come back? What are those strange machines zooming overhead? I have so many questions. Of course you do. I see. It would put my mind at ease to learn something. Anything of the... Alright, then I'll go to the wing walk. Thank you. I feel better already. I'm likely better still so once I hear what the Dawn servants have to say. Yo, Tahin's so great. I know too much is bad, but dang. Composed. There's probably one around here somewhere. Who were those people? No. Oh, there we go. What's clustered? Flustered. Hey, whatever it is, I don't have time. There's only so much I can carry. I'm back. If we were to survive, I do not know if we can count on them. They're going to strike back at the enemy. The results face this. Maybe it's too early to be thinking of running. Alright, I'll go and hear their address. The child. Sorry, miss, but I'm busy. There's no telling when the storemen will return. I have to get out of here and find somewhere safe. Valwick Lamont wants to speak to us. Perhaps she has a plan, then. I suppose there's no harm in hearing what she has to say. Yeet. Look. Back to the top. Ay, ay, ay. Is this a supper? Oh, all right. Let's see what they got to say. It looks like, yes, it looks like you brought quite a few people. Thank you. Alyssa had actually returned ahead of you, but upon hearing that you were still out there, she decided she was unsatisfied with her own effort and left again. Of course. My apologies for involving you in all Tyrelli affairs. We are simply helping dear friends in need. Having traveled the lands of Tyrell, sharing its rich cultures of your people, I can see it no other way. What's more, Zeralja and his army pose a threat not only to Tyrell, but to the Star as whole. We will stand with you to protect what you hold dear. Thank you. I don't expect you've had much, if any, rest. How are you holding up? I'm fine, thanks to a little encouragement from Emperor. Yeah. You needn't worry about me either. Whatever awareness I feel is no match for my desire to protect people. We will restore peace to the nation, preserve our father's legacy. And it begins by speaking to the people from our hearts. Right. We need to see a few things first, but feel free to go ahead to the plaza and wait. Your father raised them well. That he did. The fire and the flames. Oh, I just remember I need to go put something in the dryer, but we'll look this play first. Nanny? You gonna tell him the whole truth? I'm gonna assume it's gonna be a voice cutscene. Just...
Lamachi, are you all right?
Hey.
Yes, don't worry. I'm ready for it. The fear, and sadness, and anger. Everything.
You can do it.
I am the reason to your resolve. But more than that, I am your brother. You needn't bear this burden alone. Remember this.
That's a good amount of people. Hey, wait, what?
As you likely already know, my father, our former Dawn servant, lost his life in the recent attack. He challenged the enemy leader to a duel and fought with skill and valor, and for a moment we believed he had won. But wielding an unknown power, his foe returned from death and struck him down. I could only watch as this happened. I could not tarnish my father's honor by interfering. Many of you have suffered terribly. You've taken wounds. You've lost friends and family. As vow of resolve, I failed in my duty to protect you. Words can't express the shame and regret I feel. And as much as it pains me to reveal this, the enemy leader was none other than my brother Zoralsha.
Zoralsha? It's true! I saw him!
We believe he staged the attack from Yasulani, which has been encased within a mysterious dome. I know that you're concerned for your loved ones there as well. But mark my words, I won't let Zoralsha torment us any further. Our father gave his life to protect our nation, and I'm prepared to do the same.
There's actually a lot of pink Ross cars around
You
there.
say that, but those metal monstrosities are still up there in the sky. What are you going to do about them?
We gotta bring back our Mecca, man.
The enemy is still on our doorstep, and waiting for them to strike again accomplishes nothing.
Oh, you know it.
That's why we're going to strike first. We are going to take the battle straight to Zoralsha and put an end to it all.
Hell yeah.
And while my sister sallies forth, I will take charge of the city's defenses. Not another soul will come to harm.
So you can't
We
promise
swear
that.
to you.
You definitely can't promise that.
Like our father before us, we will lead with resolve and reason to restore peace to our nation. So please, have patience and faith.
So the resolve goes on the attack, while reason shores up the defenses. Sounds like a fine plan. Needless to say, you can count on my sword. Tural's my home, and I'll do my part for it. Hear, hear, brother.
Hear, hear.
That makes two of us.
Aye.
Was that two of we? Never mind that. What of the rest of you? Will you let others do the work? Or will you do your part and fight?
You're gonna fight?
We fight! We fight! We're Tuliolans because we're united! We'll stand with you and weather this storm!
He's right. This is our nation, and it falls to us to protect it.
We'll fight too! For Tuliolal!
Me too! Me too!
We're all together in this!
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
We've already learned much about our foe, and we will continue to learn more. In time, we will have the means to make their warships fall from the sky. When we join hands with our countrymen and our allies from afar, we're stronger than we dare to hope. Together, let us show the enemy the might of Tuliolal.
You are the beating heart of our nation. Each and every one of you.
Oops.
Uncertain days lie ahead, but for now, I ask you to persevere, to go about your lives as you always do. Only then can we ensure we have the resources to see our nation through these trials. And when the time comes, we will strike. Tuliyola will not fall. We will prevail, and peace and happiness will be ours again.
Peace, peace. Alright, we're gonna go kick some butt, eh? Oh man, I feel right now like I'm sweating all this beer out. It's too hot, man. Yeah. Listening to Wuklama and Koana, I was reminded of my time in the first. While the Exarch was no king, I often found myself speaking before the people of the Crystarium in like manner, and through their deeds they answered me. The people of Terrell too will rise to occasion. This I can tell. Well, of course. Other child, what do you say? Well, the hour of departure is at hand. Those of us remaining here shall accompany you part of the way. Everyone would like to see the dome firsthand. We set forth as soon as everyone is ready. I'll inform Wuklama that, oh, there you are. Ah, Lamati. We're just planning to call on you. Are you ready to leave? I am. Seeing the people come together as one, not only they haven't given up hope, it was all the encouragement I could ask for. Right then, let's get going. We leave for Zakhtura's Skygate. Woohoo-hoo-hoo. Alright, I have no idea where the hell we're going next. Alright, they're making us go physically to the Skygate. Don't remember if I can jump off this thing. Yeah, we can. It's a big ass thud. That's a pretty hefty thud. Daisy. Give me a second, motherfucker. Everyone's here? Good. This is it, my friends. We go strike down Zeralja and secure peace for Toliala. We'll be passing through Shalaone, where there have been reports of enemy movement, so stay sharp. We're going back to Cowboy Land. Shoot 'em up. The Landsguard has told me about them. They emerged from the dome in quick succession and took to looming overhead. A display of force like the vessels in Toyolo. A display. Indeed, and while they weren't taking any aggressive actions, I want to see how things are in the area before moving. We'll be passing on the way to Shalaone Station. It's the perfect opportunity to look around. In that case, Emperor and I know a few locals who can help. Let's divide into two groups. Arabella and Emperor will come with me to inquire with the locals. Meanwhile, the rest of you can go and inspect the dome. Aye, Captain. Understood. Once everyone has finished, let's reconvene at Shalaone. Tahini's so good. We're gonna start with Tuzotawi. That's where the Dust Watch is based. Dude, the Sheriff of Chemica should be able to tell us a few things. The man with a voice. And he's got a voice. Ugh. Napoleonda. A tumbleclaw. Oh, it's you two. And that'll be Buck Wooklamots. The Sheriff of Dustwatch. Yes, that's the situation here in Horsatawi. Well, the enemy hasn't tried to pick a fight with us yet. The ships gave us a shock when they first appeared, but they've just been floating there, holding their position. That said, I've received some unsettling reports from elsewhere. We've been investigating to the extent we can. Well, we spread thin. Haven't looked into Shinsoi Springs yet. Apparently, mechanical soldiers were seen in the vicinity. What? If this is true, then the people there are in danger. I worry about other townships as well. If the rest of you could head to the springs, I'll pay a visit to Mehwateton. I'll accompany Arunbel. See you in a little while. Alright, where the hell are we going? Northeast. We'll do a little puns. Finances? I can't say the word. There we go. We'll eventually have the whole map nice and actually seen. A flying papoto. That is definitely not a falafel. Whoa. Whoa. Everything's just trying to attack. Look at that worm. They're talking about Burger King. Put lettuce number 11 in the chat. A great color. I think I've gone the wrong way. 95 yawns. Where the hell is 95 yawns southwest? West. There is an Aether right somewhere around here, or not an Aether current. Northwest. Are you fucking kidding me? It's on the rock. Of course it's on fucking... It's like, how long has this been here? Wait, am I actually tuned to this one? Yeah, I am tuned to this one. How the hell did I miss this one earlier? To the east. Well. And all clear this way. The mechanical soldiers don't seem to be in the area. So we should talk to the locals. Let's each make rounds and see what we can learn. Oh, you're the one who helped us the other day. What Lika and the others are out investigating. They've confirmed that NATO Weekway is safe. It was after the train had begun its journey back here that the dome appeared. No, those who were riding the train are then fine, but we don't know what's become of those who disembarked in Yisalani. What a mess, and just after we finished fixing the tracks. That's not a door. Oh, that's a mechanical soldier. Other pink. All that, I'll be back when they get in the beard. All right. Mechanical soldier shows no signs of life. As it should do. A Bruce I've run through with the pull arm. Oh yeah, he got fucking. Oh shit. Got that ghost. The Yate. Emperor, you came. As you can see, we're doing all right. After their ships appeared in the sky, soldiers clad in white showed up and started into the town. With their surprise and relief, a traveler came along and dealt with them all in a flash. Fucking dragoon boy. I'll never forget the way he soared through the air, spear in hand. Shame I never had a chance to ask his name. We're all safe thanks to him, but I can't say the name of those in the Zaluni. We haven't heard from anyone there. Well, Namika is okay. Do-do-do. So what we got? You heard about the spearmans as well. Spiderman. That couldn't be anyone else. What's this? Someone spreading more gossip about me. Oh no, they're best friends now. No one go one way. Talk of how I saved the town's travels fast, huh? That's not to discount the help of my friend here, of course. We gave those machines a real beating. I thought you'd come sooner or later. You know what's happening. So you were indeed the one keeping the people safe. Thank you. Think nothing of it. The automata aren't particularly strong. But are the rumors true? The old Jaja is slain. I'm afraid so. Zoral Jaja used some dirty tricks to get the better of him. We'll make him pay for what he's done. Mark my words. You're going to help her, I assume? I see. With your contingent, you won't lack for strength. In which case, I will remain in Shaoleoni and keep an eye on things. That'll help us more than you know. I'll send word to my brother before we set off. If you find yourself in trouble, don't hesitate to contact Koana. Koana? Brother? Holy hells, you're the power result. And I am, and you're Zakoa, right? I'll be counting on you to keep everyone here safe. Absolutely. Tomorrow those hollow men show up, I'll send them back in. I'm the fastest gun in Shaoleoni. After all, Emperor can attest to that. No, my gun's quicker. No. Glad to hear it. We'll leave Shaoleoni in your capable hands. Let's get patrolling right away then. Stay safe out there. Don't do anything reckless. Wasted words, eh? Just do what comes naturally. Oh man. Ice cold beer is best. Right then. It's time we headed to the station and joined the others. Oh wait, there's another. The blue quest? The Bet Case of the Blue Devils. I've watched the Blue Devils. They're pretty good. Great drum corps. Very consistent. Hey, you traveler. You came here down to the Yolo Trail. Happened to see a woman on the road. Maybe they're nursing a limp or a sore head or some such. No sign, huh? I'll work her at the refinery, and it seems I now have a problem. A friend of mine, Clemani, She set out to Tuliolo not long back, but only her Ronik returned, pulling an empty wagon. Was thinking the animal just got spooked by something. Sent Kayamin sprawling in the dust and hightailed it back here. But if you didn't see her, say, you couldn't go and take another look, could you? I'd go myself, but I'm too hands down as it is. Thank you, friend. You're taking a cargo, Ceruleum and Tuliolo Trailhead. You know the way, right? Just take the road southeast from town. You'll be somewhere along it. If you find her, tell her to get her hide back here as quick as you can. You got work to do. Wesampe. Oh, she's not even that far. I'm assuming she's still alive and kicking. Alive and kicking like spicy fried chicken. Let's fucking go. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh well. That's good for the quest, but oh well. Next to Asinian, there were no casualties to speak of in Shalioni. The Hitsaro were safe as well. At the very least, there was no sightings of soldiers there. What about the dome? Did you learn anything of note? It is composed of exceedingly high concentrations of lightning energy. To even touch the barrier would prove fatal. When approaching it, we must exercise all cautions. What's the opposite of lightning? It was... And how are we supposed to get inside? As the Royal Joyous Army emerged from within, there ought to be an entrance. An entrance, you say? It so happens we might have an inkling of where one is. These are the engineers of Zaktura Railing, which operates the train between Jalioni and Yisalulani. Yas. When we went out to recover the train, we had ourselves a look at the dome through the telescope. It was then that we saw it, a large fortress-like structure that looked like it straddled the dome's edge. They're telling us part of it is inside and part of it is outside. That seems to be the case. While we only observed from afar, the soldiers were coming and going from it. From that, I'd say it serves as the passage between the outside world and whatever is inside. But as you expect, the area was heavily defended. It won't be easy to get near. You know what became of the passengers who went to Yasulani? I will say Yasulani. Jaws. Wuklamat, nursemaid, was among them, a woman named Namika. What? Oh yeah, they just barely told her that. I'm afraid of not. Only those passengers who were headed back here are accounted for. I can say for a fact that everything was fine when we arrived at Yasulani. But when the big tremor struck, not long after we left the station, I hit the emergency brakes and looked back. All I could see was the dome. What's more, the fortress sits right on the tracks of all places. What are the odds of that, huh? Assuming this fortress serves as a means to pass through the dome, we should first determine how we're to reach it undetected. I don't care if we're detected. I say we smash our way inside. Despite how it sounds, I actually gave this some thought. The Raja wants me to prove that I'm father's worthy successor. If I fail, he'll discard to Liala. By charging in head on, I make my intentions plain as day, and in doing so, keep his eyes on me. All eyes on me. That shit tight. A bold strategy, I like it. Of course, your plan will be no good if you're cut down before reaching their base. What you need is something that'll get you there quick and break through their defenses with a single decisive blow. And we have just that. Since the tracks go straight to the fortress, we can reinforce our train with armor, load her with all the fuel she'll carry, and send her hurtling as it to explode on impact. Damn, ballsy. Have you gone insane? You were just saying how relieved you were the train's in one piece, and now you want to turn it into a bomb. The train's not important. My dream was to have railroad running from coast to coast, remember? Hey, these invaders have their way. There may not be any more railroads, let alone trains to run on them. What you want? Hey. The sacrifice we have to make. These good folks are willing to put their lives on the line to get inside and put a stop to all this. The least we can do is help them. But Chief, listen, no matter how hard things may get, no matter how many times we fall, we can always get back up. As long as we're alive, we can always build another train, so we'll have faith and quit your complaining. But if we fall really hard, there's no getting back if we're dead. Child. No one's dying on this train. I'll see to it myself. Famous last words. Needless to say, this will be a one-way trip, and we'll need to jump off at the last moment. We don't want to go out in a blaze of glory. I mean, the smart thing would be to put all the made it automated, put all the passengers in the last car, and just uncouple it once you see them, you're close enough, and then just let the train just. You all right with that? Instead, we're gonna have to jump off the train, I guess. We're gonna add that to our list of crazy shit the warrior has done in their life. Just promise me you'll be careful out there, honey. Honey boo. I'll keep your wife safe. We promise. Yo ho. I'll hold you to it. Start a family business without her, much less the family. Alright. Be allowed to say the loss of the train doesn't concern me. But with good friends and my loving wife beside me, that's all I need in the end. Well, this all go down as a legendary train that saved Terrell. What if it... That it will, but first, we've got to work to do... To look the fucking part. Come on, Charlie boy. Let's go make a train. I don't know how much about magic tech. But if there's anything I can do to help, you need say the word. We'll keep that in mind. If any of you are willing to, or able to lend a hand, there's work that needs to be doing at the storehouse. It seems we have a path forward. I believe this is a good time for me to return to Toliala and inform Corrin of the situation. I shall return as well. I have new investigations to pursue. Oh, you're leaving me here? The Dawn's element aspect is similar to that of the gate in the Golden City. We can identify a connection. We may learn something of use in our fight. It's one mystery after the next, but at least we're not without clues. It may not be easy, but I know we can get through this together. What do you say? Even though I just haven't met them, I can see how important the trend is to walk with us and the engineers. We can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. Your plan is set, but Grahati and not without you will, yeah. Of course the cat boy has problems. Well, I have no objections to the plan itself. I have one concern. How can we certain Thralljaw will not strike Toliala in retaliation? I considered the possibility, but when my brother told me to come and prove myself, he meant it. He wants to show that his kingdom is superior to Toliala. It'll give him no satisfaction to attack when he knows I'm not there. No, he'll be waiting inside the dome, waiting for us to challenge him so he can crush us and prove his strength. Indeed, if anything, we're more likely to put Toliala in danger by not taking the fight to him. So we indulge Thralljaw, at least until Toliala has shored up its defenses. Right, we'll charge in the front and keep his eyes on us, during which time Kona will find a way to fortify Toliala. If you believe this is the best course, then we shall trust your judgments. I expect there will be no small amount of enemy resistance, but we will do all in our power to assist you. Thank you. Well, time is of the essence. Let's go and see what's left to be done for the train. Yeah. Let's actually go do that one thing. Let's go look for that woman. Whoops. Sounds like it wants to be food. Oh, there she is. We'll put that there. We'll put that there. We'll put that there. Actually, we'll put that there. We'll put that there. I know one button turns into that, but I've been missing it a few times, so just as a precaution. Excuse me. Finally. You know how good it is to see a friendly face. I'm sorry, what? Wasampi sent you. Good. He's going to dock my pays, and well, at least the Rawneck and the wagon made it back. A good thing it all happened after I dropped off the Ceruleum, too. Don't want to think how much the company would charge me if I lost the load. Maybe that's what's best. What's that? Oh, I didn't tell you about the beast, did I? It was just out from the trailhead when it sprang on us out of nowhere. Naturally, my Rawneck bolted. I managed to hold on this far, but I eventually lost my grip and took a dirt bath. Still, it could have been worse. At least I didn't break anything. And it was you that found me, not the beast. Speaking of, you didn't see it on your way down, did you? A horrible blue blobby thing. Is it that thing? don't know why you're looking up right and left. It's literally right there. Right there. Just like that. Oh god, it's the beast, it's found me. It's the damn slimes. It's like really a slime. It was a lot more aggressive down by the trailhead. Where? Why isn't it attacking us? Maybe it's looking for something? I guess it took one look at you and lost its appetite. Thanks, partner. I've lived here my whole life and never seen anything like the blue blob before. But others have. I heard about them from my fellow tappers. Like cerulean with skin, they said. Started showing their ugly faces a few years back, prowling around the whales. They reported it to the foreman, but they weren't interested. The way they considered it, so long as we're still got our limbs attached, the blobs aren't a threat. But they will better change their minds about them now. It's not enough that one of our best employees could have been killed. They could have lost a wagon load of ceruleum. Hey, Emperor. Would you come back? Can't wait away so easily if the both of us are telling the same story. Okay, let's go. Let's see. Seems this like something else thing. Ready? All right. Now it's working. Yeah. Thank you kindly. Come on, then. Let's head on back to Shisensewi. Where the fuck are we going? Going that way. I don't want to say we're gonna try to go straight without hitting a rock, but we literally ran into a rock. Here we go. Home at last. For a moment there, I didn't think I'd ever see the old place again. I can tell you right now, I'm not taking another wagon out until the company tells me exactly what they're going to do to protect their precious employees from those rotting blobs. Are you with me? We will eventually. Like, we'll eventually do the side quests. But I still have yet to do any side quests like that. I think at some point I'll probably like do the whole majority of them. Wowlika. Looks like work is getting underway. We'll finish in no time at all. So what can we do to help? As I understood it, the two of you met your fair share of craftsmen during the rite of succession. Would you happen to know if you were willing to come and help us complete modifications to the train? Of course. What sort of craftsmen do you have in mind? Let's see now. Perhaps my greatest concern is keeping the train safe from enemy attacks. Even with you all aboard to offend them, it'd be okay if it'd be over in an instant if they managed to get just one good hit on the ceruleum tanks. According to eyewitnesses, the soldiers used lightning-based weapons, so I have my mind to install grounding rods. You happen to know a carpenter who could handle that. Hook Abu! I'm sorry, what? You can ask the fellow with the fetish for certain types of formalities. You mean Wook Evo? Well, he has his quirks. There's no questioning his carpentry. A master carpenter from Okhonule. I'd be willing. We'd be glad to have them. But we'll need more than just a carpenter. If we want this done in a timely fashion. We've got a lot of equipment that needs moving. Heavy equipment. I don't suppose you know anyone up to the task. Workington? Zimmer World. I think Zimmer World might be. Right, Zimmer World can help. Zimmer World would be perfect. We'd be hard pressed to find folks stronger than Hoyokoi. I'm sure they'd be willing to help. You're friends with the Chukoi. I'll be damned. Will not want for strength with help like that. Next, I'd like to offer the train with some powerful weaponry of its own. Like as not, the soldiers will be riding flying vessels. We'll need to countermeasures to deal with them. That's true. And I, for one, can't use magic, nor am I handy with firearms like my brother. Any ideas for ranged weapons we can use? Let's install ballistas on the train. Big ones. Ballistas, eh? Why don't they be powerful? It seems like it'd take too long to reload between shots. Is there some sort of ballista that could reload quickly? Then that might work, but weapons aren't exactly my field of expertise. Perhaps I can be of assistance. Yo. Gristorian employed ethereal cannons for its defenses. I see no reason why the design cannot be adopted to your train. Well, I did not conceive them myself. I know the design. It should be possible to build them here, provided we have the requisite materials and skilled smiths. Now that sounds like something interesting, Team. What are the materials we need? A barrel can be fashioned from any metal. As long as it's highly conductive to aether, the power of the cannon will require fire-aspected crystals of the highest purity. Fire crystals, eh? Maybe the miners over the springs can help with that. Then if you could lead the crystals and smiths in everybody's hands, I shall get started drawing on the schematics. Right then, I'll secure us the smiths. Yeah. We got cannons on the train, yo. In the meantime, what do you do with the materials? Shansa is in charge of our supplies, so it might be good to talk to him about it first. Well, I think we're set for a plan. Thanks for the consultation. Now let's get this train dressed up and give her a proper farewell she deserves. The plan's coming together. To make good speed, I'm going to try and enlist some more help from among our friends in Yukpral. I'll leave the materials in your care. I think I saw Shanta over to the southeast. Let's see. Should be enough lumber for the armor. What else do we need? Sorry, I didn't see you there. What can I do for you? Aetheric cannons. Interesting. I have an idea where we can get the conductive metal, so I'll take care of it. Not sure about the fire crystals, though. Might be best if you spoke directly with the miner. I'll leave that to you. Great, so you're friends with Leate, aren't you? One of the best miners around. If anyone can get the crystals you're after, it's her. Alrighty. Where the fuck am I? Get a little bit of cactus for your love. Oof. You know what? I don't have my bird. Look at that massive thing. Shamshin. Oh, Emperor, what brings you around these parts? The purest fire crystals, you say? I think I heard tell about them before, but what was that about? Sure, I probably should be. Now I remember, Cerule Analus. You can find them in the south of town. They actually ingest fire crystals and keep them in their guts. If you want the purest crystals though, you'll have to go for the oldest, toughest Analus. Nothing you can't handle, right? I'll show you where you can find some to hunt. Looking forward to seeing why Aaron Bell thinks so highly of you. I do bet those things are yummy. Dude. Wild Dara. There's quite a lot of fiery wildlife in these parts. We think it's due to the Cerulean, but no one could say for sure. Still, it's not often that you see the bigger dominating sword, and that's what you need. What you'll have to do is hunt down a few of their kind, put yourself as a threat. That's known to draw out their leader. That's spirit. While you're on the hunt, I'll keep watching your back to make sure no helpless travelers come stumbling in. Let's see what we got. You see no signs of their prey. Gonna make me drive all the way over there? Alright. Oh, these guys. Come here. Uh-oh. A little bit of a lag spike, apparently. Whoopsie daisy. Ah, see, that was easy. Easy clap. What the fuck? Why is there Japanese in there? Give me a second. Okay. Something about somebody's brother or sister getting sick and then taking care of them, some shit like that. Okay, you need the crystals delivered to Shensa. I'll see that he gets it. One fat ass crystal coming up. These fire crystals are for the train, aren't they? I heard about your plans to enter the dome. I want to thank you for going to such great lengths. And don't we'd grumble if you knew I was asking this. Please take care of Lean-Svea. Anyway, I'd be best on my way, and you as well, in case you're going to meet her. I saw Wuklama into the station. Alright. That's not the right way. Yahoo! Shana told me you got the crystals for him. Good work. I've just returned from looking for extra help. We'll see at the moment who answers the call. I will be in readiness for them to arrive. Something. Keep your chin up, Erenville. We'll be on our way soon, and we'll find your mother. It'd be good to see her after all these years. How much I'd like to ask her about her time together with Papa. Oh, she'll talk your ears off. Once my mother starts, there's no stopping her. I wouldn't want it any other way. What the heck? That worked. In my back, is this working? That's the YouTube size working, but good enough. Right, let's return to helping where we can. The real work begins when the extra hands arrive. Yahi. Thanks for making the trek here. To be honest, I wasn't expecting so many of you. Since the attack at Tulialo, I had been wondering if there was aught I could do to help. So when I heard about the upcoming operation from Koana, I thought that peace will be restored, and then we can all enjoy a nice cup of mezcal. This is our home, and we'll do whatever it takes to keep it safe. Well, I assist with the efforts here. High Luminary Golfer does the same at the capital. What the heck?